Welcome. Today we're going to look at the inside of a computer desktop. Alright, all I got to do is just unscrew it. Okay, that's it. Now, alright, to do this, all I got to do is... Alright, here we go. Opening up. That's the inside of a computer. There's a bunch of wires and stuff. Like this. All this stuff in here. A fan, another fan on the side. Anyway, I'm going to uninstall a couple things. As well as I'm also going to show you what some of this stuff is. Right here, this right here, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I'll turn the computer so you can see it. This right here is the motherboard. It's what kind of controls the computer. It is pretty cool. You gotta admit that. Alright. Also in here we have a hard drive, which is over here, and a disk drive. And also a floppy disk drive, because this is a very old computer. I'm going to uninstall the floppy disk drive. Alright. Alright. Also, I could also add in more computer drives, but I would need more wires. So, anyway, let's get started with this. Just to unhook this out of the floppy disk drive, we should be all set. Okay, we'll come back to that later. I'm losing my strength. Let's uninstall the hard drive. Alright. Want to damage this. Anyway, here's the hard drive. And this right here is a hard drive. It's something that controls and has memory on your computer. Alright. Now we're gonna uninstall that. It's a disk drive. There's the floppy disk drive. Anyway, so to uninstall it, I just have to push this down, pull it out. Then I'll be able to pull this out, but I have some cords here which won't let me, so I'll have to unplug them. God, this thing is so hard to do. There, that's one. Now the easy part. Come on. There we go. And this here is the disk drive. Alright, now let's try going back for that floppy disk drive. Also on the floppy disk is not floppy, so don't think that. And also floppy disk inserts here. Alright, let's try and get this floppy disk drive out. Got it. Alright. Now to get this out, all we gotta do is squeeze. Where is it? Okay, here we go. And there you go. A floppy disk drive uninstalled from a computer. Now there are a couple other things in the computer that you can also uninstall. And this thing is pretty cool. The computers are really cool, but you must be careful. Make sure they're not plugged in before you start using them, and make sure you don't have any bad wires like this on the bus. This is what this is called. It's called bus, and because it's really long and buses are long, so it makes sense. These are power cords. They hook into here, and here in the back of the computer, you have your plug in it, and you have this. It gives the power to the computer. Anyway, let's look at the back here on this computer. We have a couple things for you to connect to show on the computer. You know how you show things on TVs or webcams. That's basically what it is. This is for keyboard and mouse. Green, I think, is mouse, and purple, I think, is keyboard. Microphone, headphones, and recorder. Computers are really cool these days, because you can learn so much about them. Now up here, right here is the motherboard, and also right there's a battery. You can see it right there. It's hard to see, but there's a battery there that when the battery dies, it's supposed to keep track of the time. Anyway, let's look here. I'm going to uninstall these. Push them back, both sides. Here you go. Same applies for the following. Now the motherboard on a computer has lots of stuff on it, and it's supposed to help get the computer working just like how it always does. Here's the last one. Alright. But still, a computer has lots of pretty cool stuff on it. Like a hard drive, which has memory on it, the disk drive, the floppy disk drive. And if you're not familiar with floppy disks are what used to be CDs. It's their version. I'm going to see if I can uninstall this USB port. How do I unplug this? Oh, looks like I can't. I can't unplug it. I can't uninstall it. It's connected. It's connected to a cord that I can't uninstall. That's about it in this video. But if you have any questions, you can always Google this stuff. Stuff is all on Google. Well, this is a fan right here because, computers don't like to be hot. If they're hot, a fan will go off, cooling them down. There's another fan right here, but you can't see it. So that's basically. Oh, and there's one other fan here, but I can't reach it because it's in a box. It's covered up. Well, and right here, I got a couple more things I gotta say, and then this video is over. This is the cord that connects to the USB port. These, I have no idea what they do. So I think they probably help connect the floppy disk to the hard drive. You see, the hard drive was all the way up here. The first disk drive was over there. So now you know a little about computers. Computers are really useful tools for us. You can interact with them. You can learn about them, how they work. So if you ever ask someone someday how a computer if someone ever asks you how a computer works, you should be able to answer some of their questions about what's in the inside of a computer. So you could see like fans, a motherboard, power cords, disk drive connectors, a bus, which is this. That's a bus. Because these things are really long, that's what they call a bus. Alright, thanks for watching this video. This video is now over. But before we go, we have one more thing we gotta do. We gotta put this back over it. This should take a second to get over. Alright, I really do not like doing this. It's really hard to do. Boy, this thing was hard. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll just leave it like that. Bye.